George Floyd trial. I fear, and I am actually saying prayers for the country at Sunday Mass. There's Mr. Floyd, the late Mr. Floyd. I fear for what's going to happen. So does the state of Minnesota. Now, they have a rule today that a third-degree murder charge can be considered by the jury. So far, 6 jurors have been selected. All right, 6. I said that I don't believe this trial should be held in Hennepin County, that's Minneapolis, should have moved to northern Minnesota. But they don't want to do that because more conservative people live in northern Minnesota. That's why they don't want to do it. All right, move it to southern Minnesota, but get it out of the Twin City area. That would have been the right thing to do. They didn't do it. So, third-degree murder, if you are convicted of that in Minnesota, you usually get 12 years in prison. So the prosecution understands they're not going to get a second-degree murder conviction. They're not. And that would be 20 years. The reason is the fentanyl. So Mr. Floyd, before his confrontation with police officers, took fentanyl, which is a very deadly narcotic. The coroner, the autopsy, showed Mr. Floyd had enough fentanyl in his system to kill him. And the cause of death was a number of things, but the primary one was the opiates in Mr. Floyd's system. So that knocks out that the defendant, the police officer Chauvin, Derek Chauvin, that knocks out that he intentionally tried to kill or did kill George Floyd. Fentanyl. Now, in the report, it does say clearly that the police interaction did exacerbate the fentanyl and was a partial cause of Floyd's death. That's why the third-degree murder is in there. Now, what I think is going to happen, this is speculation, but it's educated speculation, is that videotape is so powerful, 7 minutes and 45 seconds, the police officer, Chauvin, had his knee on Floyd's neck, despite the fact that Floyd was pleading for his life. The jury cannot overlook that, because if it were me or any other police officer, they probably would have not knelt on Floyd's neck for that long. Floyd was cuffed. He was cuffed, not a flight risk. So if I'm on that jury and I see that tape, Chauvin has got to be held accountable for that. Now, I know some of you disagree, and that's perfectly all right. I'm not saying it's the right verdict. I'm saying that's what I think is going to happen because of human nature. However, third degree is in play, and that's what the prosecution wants. That's what the prosecution wants. Now, the defense is going to go, well, this was a accepted practice in the police manual for Minneapolis cops. Okay. But when you're a police officer and you have power, all right, you have to use good judgment. All right, so that's where we are. But there is another wrinkle that's not being reported very much, of course, by the corrupt American corporate media. So the nuts are in Minneapolis already. The anarchists are there. Black Lives Matter is there. And they're doing or trying to do what they did in Seattle, establish an anti-police autonomous zone. Now, this is based on reporting by News Nation. Very good report, okay? Not any of the big networks or the cable networks reported this. News Nation did. And the report says that these extremist leftists are telling the Minneapolis police, you can't come in certain areas of the city. We're an autonomous zone. Okay, so what's going to happen? I don't know. I know the National Guard has already been summoned and they'll knock this out. But Minneapolis police, I don't have any confidence they could do it. There's less than 700 of them. Because remember, the Minneapolis City Council defunded the police, even after the anarchists and the progressives burned down a large part of the town, even after they did that. Crazy. So I don't expect this to get to the level of Seattle because of the National Guard, but they're trying. Fellow Americans, I am concerned about the US dollar. Huge debt, as you know. Will it stay as the world's reserve currency? That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. And the only company I recommend, and have for years, is American Hartford Gold. I trust them. I've personally done business with them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. And they make it very easy. So call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold shot up more than 40%. Silver, more than 60%. So don't wait. Call them now. 866-501-5201. 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201. Or text Bill to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.